What's up, guys? This is Sin with Vengeance, and I am back here with another NBA 2K16 Portland Trail Blazers MyLeague. And today is the last game of the regular season. But could it be the last game of the year? We are in playoff position. We're going to take a look at the standings and see if we have clinched. Because 41-40, yeah, it's pretty good considering how bad we started. But is it good enough? Is it good enough? We're going to take a look at the standings. You got the Cleveland Cavaliers, best team in the league. Obviously, LeBron James and Kyrie have been killing it this year. And Chicago Bulls, my Chicago Bulls. If you guys don't know, I'm a Bulls fan. And they're in second place. Pretty typical of the Bulls to be sitting right behind Cleveland. But you see right here, you take a look at the 8th and 9th spots. And we do have a playoff berth. Now, I think we are stuck at the 8th spot. So we do take on Oklahoma City in the first round of the playoffs. So we just got to keep ourselves ready for OKC, as it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. Oklahoma City's no joke. You know, they got Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka. Steven Adams is becoming a pretty improved player on that team. So this team is no joke. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, two best players in the game. And I can't even explain how hard it's going to be to try and match up, trying to stop Durant or Westbrook. I mean, Damien Lillard's a good matchup for him, but who's going to guard Durant? Obviously not Al-Farouq Aminu. Obviously not Gerald Henderson. Obviously not CJ McCollum. No one can stop Durant. It's going to be a good point guard matchup, though, that's for sure. If we could stop one of them, I feel like we could sneak in a couple of games and I wouldn't say win the first round, win the playoffs or anything like that. But if we sneak in a couple of games, I mean, it would be a victory within itself. I feel like, you know, because we weren't expected to even make the playoffs, according to a lot of people. But we have, and we just snuck in there just a little bit. We snuck in there at the last second and stole it from them. I like it when we stole it from them. You know, we like stealing stuff. It is basketball after all. You know, and they... You know, the Thunder, I don't think it's going to be very easy stealing from them. We might take a couple games. It might be a 6-game series, but I can't really see it going any further than that. That's just me. But I am happy that this team made the playoffs. I am happy. We did finish above 500 or at 500, depending on how the outcome of this game is. But anyway, being at 500 or above is something that I can definitely smile at, and looking forward to next year, see if we can try and raise our standings up a little bit. But we're going to take on the Denver Nuggets today, and I should see you in the game.
And here aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Kenny, final game of the regular season. It has been an exciting one, but now we look ahead to the playoffs, and they're just around the corner.
I am so happy that the playoffs are starting, man. This is what I'm waiting for. This is when the real season begins. You know, all that energy and emotion that you had and effort that you saw in the 82 games this year, Ernie?
Yeah.
Well, times that by 10.
You know, for the top teams, this is when it gets fun, Ernie, Kenny. For some of the lesser teams, they're just happy they made it, but some of the lesser teams still think they could move pretty far in the playoffs. But I agree with you, Kenny. Playoffs are here. 40 days, 40 nights. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait.
Oh, yeah, me too. Hey, Kevin Harlan standing by. He's got the call. Kev.
And we are here at the Moda Center for the last game of the regular season, as the Denver Nuggets on the road, the worst team in the league, the Denver Nuggets, 18-62. That's kind of a down year if you think. You know, they got potential to possibly get the first draft pick, but let's face it, the Denver Nuggets still have a long way to go. They have a lot of youth on the team. Emmanuel Mudiay, Kenneth Faried, you know, good start. but they need more than that. And they need to build. They need to improve, and they need to get players in the right positions. They need to get a good coach too. Good coaches always help. But anyway, we're not worried about what they're like. We're just going to try and beat their butts today. We're going to try and finish above 500 in the regular season and go into the playoffs strong. That's all we care about right now. We don't really care about their stats or anything like that. We just want to come out with a win and get into the playoffs nice and smooth. So they do start off with the bucket right there with Kenneth Faried, a.k.a. the Manimal. And he's still... the thing about Kenneth Faried is I think he's a solid player. He's no more than what you see. He's like one of those things. It's like you see, this is what you see, this is what you get type of thing. He's supposed to be a 12 points a game, 9 rebounds a night guy. You know, I wouldn't expect too much out of him. He is a solid player. Do not get me wrong. I do like Kenneth Faried's game, but he hasn't really done much to like improve his shot. You know, improve or even try and expand his range a little bit. He's just been kind of that powerhouse guy. You know, he's like a smaller. I wouldn't say he's like a Shaq, but you know, he's got a better shot than Shaq. But anybody can have a better shot than Shaq. But he hasn't really done much to improve his game, and I kind of blame him. It's kind of on himself, but maybe he's just comfortable with where he's at, which isn't really a good thing. But what he's been doing on the court hasn't been bad either. So we'll see where it takes him in the next few years. Hopefully he can improve. I do like what I saw from him in his rookie year, but he hasn't really done much since. But anyway, we are up by 3 here in the second quarter. And, you know, the Nuggets are sticking around. They're sticking around. They're doing all right. But here's J.J. Hickson with the miss. Here they come the Trailblazers down the court, trying to run the break a little bit. Damien Lillard using that speed to try and get around his defenders. And he's not really getting much. He's getting double teamed, but open three-pointer for Gerald Henderson. Nails that one home. You can't double cover someone who's... You can double cover Damien Lillard, but you have to be smart about it. You can't leave a shooter wide open like that, especially someone like Gerald Henderson, who's probably going to make that about 80% of the time. You see Gerald Henderson again for 3, misses, and this time, with just under a minute to go, can the Nuggets, you know, keep this within a nice, reasonable margin? Not necessarily with that one, but here come the Nuggets. Once again, trying to get that screen to go, trying to get that pick and roll. You see Damian Lillard going inside, getting the in. Almost got the N1. Didn't want to go in, though, for some reason. I was like, come on. That's some BS. But anyway, Damian Lillard first free throw is good. 47-39 going near halftime. Defensively, we have been playing very good so far. But then again, what kind of scorers do the Nuggets have outside of Moutier and Kenneth Faried? You really don't have many. So here we go in the second half. Foyer hits the 3, making it a 10-point game. And now we're trying to bust it down the court, trying to get our booties down there, trying to get a quick score right back. You see, we're going inside, and we do get the ball. That's rough. That's rough, man. That's rough. We almost got it. We almost got it. We see the Nuggets again miss, and down the court we come. The Blazers are coming down the court, blazing down the court. You see Gerald Henderson gets hit as he shoots the ball, and he gets the and 1 to go. Nice play by Gerald Henderson. I like it. Goes up, gets hit on the shot, nails it anyway. He's like, what? Your defense is too powerful, but I can still make the shot. But he does make the N1 shot to go, the N1 free throw, and it's now back up to a 13-point game. I like that. Who wouldn't like that? Whoever gets the N1 like that, I mean, geez, that's like ultimate like motivation right there. That's like the perfect way to get momentum, is just to make an N1 shot like that. But anyway, we're going near the fourth quarter now. We're up by 10, and you know we're trying to at least finish strong, man. We gotta finish strong. So here we go, pick and roll. We're trying to get inside the Mason Plumlee. He gets inside, throws it down. Nice play, nice setup right there by Damian Lillard inside the Plumlee on the pick and roll. And now it's down up to a 12-point game still. 83-71. Gerald Henderson with the shot gets that one to go, making it a 14-point game. Gerald Henderson's had a pretty good game. Damian Lillard's getting a lot of assists, too. You see a lot of assists by Damian Lillard this game. He ended up finishing with 17 assists. 17. And on top of that, he had 29 points. But was it enough? We'll find out here in a second. Damien Lillard had a pretty great game. I would say that's a great game, but will it be enough? It's only a 7-point game, so we're trying to close it out and trying to finish 42 and 40 on the season. So that's the goal here. You see Darrell Arthur gets that nice little bounce to go, making it a 4-point game here. The Nuggets are coming back. The Nuggets are on the move, trying to upset us, if you will, because the Nuggets don't really have much to play for. We kind of do, but we kind of don't. You know, we could rest up, get ready for the playoffs, but I want to finish strong. As you see right there, nice pass from Lillard on to Ed Davis. Ed Davis is... I think I've found what I've needed out of Ed Davis. Ed Davis has become one of the better players on this team in the second half. He may not get the high point totals, high rebound totals, but he does work, and that's what we want from Ed Davis. As you see, we're trying to finish strong here. We're in the penalty. First shot up and good. Takes a few bounces, but it does go in on a free throw. So now it's 97-94. Damien Lillard with the second free throw now. And that one is good. So now it's 98-94 with under 24 seconds to go. So the Nuggets need a quick score and try and keep this one close. But will they? No. As the Nuggets do not end up pulling off this comeback, the Nuggets, the Blazers end up winning this one 101-97. The Nuggets go home. The Blazers move on. And we'll be ready for the playoffs. That's all I'm looking forward to right now is the playoffs. We got to get ready for OKC. And I'm not saying we're going to win. Realistically, we'd probably get blown out in every single game. But this team has been looking really good so far in the second half. And I feel like we have a better shot now. This team is coming together now, I feel like. Right at the right time, too. It's perfect. It's just like a perfect storm. Hopefully we can maybe upset the Thunder, but who knows. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? There's going to be more videos along the way, including Madden, NCAA, and MLB 15 the show. But until next time, my name is Tim with Vengeance. You guys have been amazing as always. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I like it.
I swear to God, it's just us, and we don't get no justice, and everybody left us. So what do you hold on to? What never came, never comes. What's on the way is on the way. Got a gift from the future, but I don't like the present. Seems nobody likes us but us, and nobody fucking with us but us. Nobody's holding our future but us. And if you ain't kept your word, then you fucked up. Listen, ain't nobody else riding with us but us. Ain't nobody else vibing with us but us. Ain't nobody show us love, but the future's shaping up and the cup's half full. And don't try to claim me, I'll rep my city. Don't try to claim me, I'll rep my city. Don't try to claim me, I'll rep my city. Don't try to claim me, I'll rep